Let's face it, no matter how many videos we do telling you not to wait till the last minute to study, to stay current with your schoolwork and to review the coursework on a regular basis, sometimes your cramming studies into the last minute happens. It just does. Thus, we will help you even in these moments. Hi, I'm Margaret Meek, and this is How to Do What You Shouldn't Do Well. As a public service announcement, we need to say you are better off when you learn the content you need to learn. In other words, to absorb the course content, to integrate that information with everything else you have learned over your lifetime, and to present your understanding of the essence of the topic in response to the questions on the test or the project assigned. You should study when you are well rested, able to focus in a clean or well-organized environment, with well-written notes and having read all the assignment readings well before the due date. Okay, you should. But sometimes life presents challenges and you need to adapt, so adapt in the best ways possible. Listen to all these tips and then pick the ones that will work best for you each time you have to cram for a class. This list is presented in no particular order and with little understanding of what will work best for you, so think critically as you hear the list to interpret what is best for you. Organize your notes and all the class materials. In going through the information, you are allowing yourself to review what the test or assignment covers. As you organize, keep a running list of all the concepts you don't understand. Be specific. Focus on the information you don't understand. Don't spend time reviewing the concepts you have a working knowledge of. Use what you know to process what is challenging. Make the pieces fit together. Rewrite your notes. Organize them in a way that moves your brain from one concept to the next. Pay attention while you are writing. Focus. Focus on definitions. The more you understand and can correctly use the lingo, the stronger your understanding of the content becomes. Make a list of the key concepts and terms, then go back and review the list, verbalizing their meaning or purpose. Review the reading that was assigned. Read the first sentence of each paragraph or the first paragraph of each section. If you understand what is presented, move on to the next section. If you don't understand, reread the entire section. If you are required to memorize anything, tie them together with a mnemonic. Use the first letter of each word to make up a sentence, rhyme, or song. If working with equations, turn them into a visual, a doodle, a picture that your brain can conjure up during the test. Use the Pomodoro technique. Yeah, we had to look it up too. This technique uses a timer to structure your focus. Set a timer for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break. Use the timing that works for you and the topic, recognizing that your brain can only provide intense focus for a set amount of time. You can continually work to increase that amount of time. Take a walk, do some burpees, do something to get the blood flowing to settle your body and energize your brain. Rest. Giving up on sleep because you believe you can study for a longer period of time is a bad bet. Your brain needs time to rest and to assimilate all you have fed it over the period of time you are cramming. Sleep long enough to unlock all that your brain can hold. If you can't keep your eyes open, take a 20-minute nap and then hit your studies again. Review what the instructor told you about the test. What clues or direct statements did they make about the topic that will be covered? Focus on those topics first. Make sure you understand the parameters the instructor is providing. Use visual aids. Tie your eyes and your mind together. Flashcards, images, charts, use whatever you can. Speak out loud. Repeat what you need to learn. Listen to yourself. If lectures are available for the class, listen and review the parts of the course you still need to learn. Practice the problems presented in class. Set the answers aside and get to the correct answer through your own work. Use online resources or your textbooks to find similar problems for practice. Buddy up. Use a study buddy or a group to review the information. Your classmate can teach you what they understand and you can return the favor. Having conversations with that group or individual can help you make connections in the material. Teach others what you are learning. Putting together the concepts so that they can be understood by someone else is an excellent use of your time. Find a great study place. It can be an environment that is always conducive to your being able to focus, or you can find a new place each time. Think through the temperature, the seating, the visuals around you. This is something you can do before you back yourself into the study corner called cramming. Turn off your devices or block parts of your devices that make it easy for you to be distracted by them. Give your phone to your roommate and tell them where you will be in case of an emergency. Fight the temptation to cruise the internet when you should be focusing on your studies. Be unavailable. Self-discipline, it is a great life skill to develop. Eat healthy and hydrate. Sugar, caffeine, or other more serious substances may sound like they are an answer, but they are exactly the opposite. Sugar and other substances wear off, and substances designed to keep you awake will also keep you from being able to sleep when you need it most. Find or hire a tutor. If you are really in the weeds, having a new voice explaining the content is helpful. This is one of those tips you have to think about a bit earlier than the last minute. If practice tests are offered or can be located, use them. Be positive. We understand that feeling unprepared can lead to feeling unworthy or less than. You aren't. You just haven't learned what you need to yet. Think you can, do your best, and then recognize that every second you spend running yourself down is time you aren't spending setting yourself up for success. If you can, study with music. Music that doesn't have lyrics and doesn't have a beat that puts you to sleep. In other words, use the music to enhance your learning, not as a distraction. If it becomes a distraction, turn it off. Set up a reward system. Give yourself a point when you get answers correct and subtract when you struggle. Immediately after you take the test, reward yourself with something you have wanted that is commensurate with the number of points you earned. Once you have finished your preparation and are ready to take the test, remember the basic test-taking tips. Take a deep breath, review the instructions for each section, read over the questions, and answer the ones that are most comfortable first. Make sure you answer every question. Evaluate your last-minute studies. Here are some things you need to do to determine whether your cramming sessions worked. Review the score you received, not the grade, the score. What did you perform well and what did you never quite integrate into your understanding of the content? Go learn those pieces now for the final and for your own knowledge. Why were those concepts outside your reach? How can you improve what you did to better prepare for next time? What materials did you not have access to during your study session? What can you do as the term unfolds to make sure you have everything you need to be successful on the next test? Think through how you could have organized your work or study time more productively. Oh, and going back to the earlier public service announcement, start now for the next test. Please like, subscribe, and share if you found this information useful.